Are you ready to uncover Bacalar's hidden cenotes? Hola amigos, hello friends. Today we are visiting 4 cenotes in Bacalar. We're going to visit Cenote Negro, Cenote Esmeralda, Cenote Cocalitos, and Cenote Azul. We can reach these cenotes by taking a tour of the stunning Lagoon of the Seven Colors, where the boats will stop and take you for a dip in the water if swimming is allowed, or we're going to show you how to visit them on your own. The first one, Cenote Negro. It's a relatively small cenote. You can see that the cenote is surrounded by trees, and the only way to get here is by boat. There is a hotel here, and so you can stay and enjoy this cenote if you want to. However, it is prohibited to swim here. It is about 100 meters deep. Cenote Negro is also called Cenote Las Brujas, and Las Brujas is the witches. About 40 years ago, there was a witch that lived at the cenote. She could change herself into a cat or a dog. Also, back in those days, there were no doctors in Bacalar, and she was also a midwife, and so she would assist Mayan women in having their babies. So about 40 years ago, they kicked her out of her home in order to put a school there. And so she put a curse on the place saying that one person was going to die every year in the currents of the cenote. One person a year would die from the currents in the cenote. Is it because of the curse? So we are here at Cenote Esmeralda, and we did visit by boat on our tour of the Lagoon of the Seven Colors. If you haven't seen that video yet, it is up here. Make sure you click the link and check it out. If it's not there yet, then make sure you hit that notification button so that you won't miss a video of our Bacalar series. So, Cenote Esmeralda. It is the largest cenote in Bacalar, about 500 meters in diameter. It is very swimmable on the edges of the cenote, and more towards the center there is a steep drop that goes down about 260 feet or 70 meters. The boats do come here and you can get out and swim, or you can do what we're doing today and visit by coming to one of the local hotels. Now, there is no public entrance to Cenote Esmeralda, and all around this cenote are hotels. We are at Casachina today. Casachina is also the site of a tour company that does lagoon tours. So if you are going on a tour of the lagoon that goes out of Casachina, recommend that you come early and enjoy a meal before your tour. We are having breakfast, and the coffee is excellent, and we just had a nice breakfast. Very simple. They don't have a lot of options on their menu, but what they do serve is delicious. It is the largest cenote and very swimmable, so if you get the opportunity and you want to visit and just hang out for the day, you could try Casachina. Or right next door, if you're not interested in sitting where all the boats are, is Casa Arabe. Araba, and you can hang out there as well. There isn't anybody here today. It is low season, it is June, and it is very hot here in June, so staying somewhere near the lagoon or right on the lagoon is really key because it is very, very hot. So we have arrived at the third cenote. This is called Cenote Cocalitos. This cenote is in between Esmeralda and Azul. They are open Monday through Sunday, every day, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it's 100 pesos for adults, 50 pesos for kids, 5 to 12. And if you are living in Quintana Roo with ID, it's 50 pesos, okay? Same price as the kids. Once you get in here, you are welcome to bring your own food and beverage. But you can also purchase food and beverage right here. We do have life jackets and kayaks. So what is special about Cenote Cocalitos? There is a big concentration of the stromatolites here. And those are those living rocks. I mean, that's really the most the easiest way to say what they are. They are alive, and they do provide oxygen for trees and for people. So when you see a stromatolite or estromolitos in Spanish, don't touch them, don't step on them. Remember, they are alive and we want to respect them as living creatures, okay? There are signs all over the place. Don't touch, don't step on the stromolitos.
Cenote Azul is the only cenote not on the lagoon. One can visit one of two ways, local and tourist. Let's go local first.
So let's take a walk. It just rained this morning, so it is a little wet out here. No sunscreen, no repellent, no bug repellent, and no ash, so no smoking here, which is very typical of the region anyway. So you can see down here that there is the cenote. So you can get in this way, very easy to get in. And the other thing to remember here is if you bring in any trash, make sure you take it out. So we are going to take the trail that goes around to the right. Water shoes are definitely helpful coming here. So we've arrived at another spot where it's easy to jump into the water. Now take a look at this sign. Nuestras abuelas y abuelos cuidaron y disfrutaron este lugar. It means that our grandmothers and grandfathers took care of and enjoyed this place. We want to make sure doing the same. So it's not a bad spot to get in. Look at how clear and beautiful the water is. Again, to visit this place, water shoes, all right? Water shoes. And so now that we have taken you to the free local experience for the cenote, we are going to head to the Cenote Azul, where there's parking and an entrance. It's 50 pesos per person. Gracias. You will get this bracelet as you're coming in. There are shops and a restaurant. There is no smoking here. If you go swimming, you don't use sunscreen. So it's the same with everything else. There aren't any places to like lounge around or to sit really right on the cenote, but there is a little platform here and there is a restaurant where you can have your things, and there are bathrooms here. So what a beautiful cenote, isn't it? So we're just going to explore a little bit, see where there is to hang out. Now there are some swings down here with some chairs. It does say that it's obligatory to wear a life vest. And there are some palapas here where you can hang out. There's a lot of rock for jumping in here. These little palapas are really cute. There are chairs in them, but there is no beverage or food service over here, so you would have to walk up and get it yourself if you want to hang out down here. They do have kayaks here. Looks like there's some interesting fish in here if you want to snorkel. I didn't see any information about renting snorkel equipment here, so if you do want to be wise to bring your own. Over here to the right of the restaurant, there's an area that says it is recommended that you wear a life jacket. So we're assuming that this section of the cenote does not belong to them. You can jump in over on this side without your life vest. Perfect. Service hours for the restaurant is Monday through Sunday from 10 to 6. And there is a number to call a taxi if you are coming by taxi. So in the parking lot, there is a set of stairs right across from the exit. So let's go check it out. Parking lot attendant just told me that there is a spectacular view from up here, so let's see if he's right. It is pretty. So you can see the cenote from up here. Wow. And you can see all the way to the lagoon on the other side of the cenote. It's beautiful. So while we were on one of our excursions, we actually did dump the drone. It is a little wet. It's okay. Just needs a little service to reconnect it. So this may be the best drone footage that we're going to get here on this trip to Bacalar.
Our favorite was Cocalitos. Accessing the water was easy. The water is fresh and clean, and with the presence of the stromatolites, I felt more energetic and could take cleansing, deep breaths. We will discuss the stromatolites in more detail on our blog at mexicolivingthedream.com. We loved visiting Bacalar cenotes by boat and spending some extra time at each one on our own. Have you experienced something special in one of Mexico's cenotes? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and tap that notification bell. We will have another very special Bacalar video you won't want to miss. Adios amigos, goodbye friends.